Hi guys, welcome to Concept Classes. This is Mayur Shah here. We'll be starting today with chapter number 7, Depreciation, FYJC. Please refer to the new textbooks. Don't refer at all to the old textbooks because there are a lot of changes being made from the current year. There are a lot of small concepts being added up in the current year syllabus also. Like we never had VAT in the previous portions, but this year onwards they have focused a lot on the GST perspective, the GST concepts. So in each and every chapter there is some or the other new thing being introduced. So if you go, when you join to my entire new classes, you will be able to understand what is the majorly the difference in the old and the new syllabus as well. Okay, so now taking the chapter depreciation ahead, guys, what do you mean by depreciation? What do you basically mean by depreciation? See, depreciation is nothing but a shrinkage, you can say a reduction in the value of an asset. Okay, what happens normally is, for example, if you have a mobile, or else you can say a motor vehicle or a plant and machinery, anything into the business, or you just have a motor vehicle. Okay, if we are having certain asset, the value of that asset particularly always keeps on decreasing. Okay, that the reduction in the value of the asset. Now how does the value decrease? Let's say today I purchased a motor car. Okay, purchased a motor vehicle, let's say for 25 lakhs. This was on the 1st of Jan 2019. Okay, 1st of Jan 2019 I purchased a vehicle for 25 lakhs. On the 31st of December 2019, okay, I went to the same person from whom I purchased the motor vehicle. I went to him and I just told him, said, see, for 25 lakhs I had purchased this machinery, the motor vehicle. I want to sell it back. How much will you be able to offer me for this? He says, I will offer you against this 18 lakh rupees. Okay, what we do, we question him that why the machinery, the vehicle, I'm so sorry every time I am saying machinery, but you can consider as machinery, vehicle, whatever it is, all are the same when it comes to depreciation, because depreciation is always charged on fixed assets. Okay, please remember that thing. Depreciation is on the fixed assets, and you can consider stock also, but on stock we never calculate depreciation. The stock's value is written off. Depreciation is always calculated on long term assets. Okay, only and only on long term assets depreciation is calculated. Okay, so coming back to the example, we tell the person that what is the reason why you are now offering me 18 lakhs for the same motor vehicle which I have purchased for 25 lakhs, and even today when you are selling in your showroom, I have come to this showroom, okay, where even today this same motor vehicle is available for 25 lakhs. The brand new motor vehicle is available for 25 lakhs, but he is offering now only 18 lakhs to me. So what he tells me is, number one, his first question to me is, have you used the machinery? I'm so sorry, have you used the motor vehicle? We say yes, completely yes. We have used it for our personal purpose. We have used the vehicle even for our business purpose. So both the times when we have used, that has led to a shrinkage, or you can say a reduction in the value of the asset. Okay, if the value has decreased over here, that means the, if the purchase price was 25 lakhs, now I will be offered only 18 lakhs over here, because the value has reduced over here because of day-to-day use of the vehicle. Okay, the value has reduced over here. Okay, then number two, he tells me, okay, even I, my, when he asked me, have you used the motor vehicle, I said no. The day when I purchased it, I have parked into my garage, and today is the only day when I am removing it out from my garage. In the entire year, I have not even used it for a single kilometer. It was as the way it was parked in the garage for the entire year. So over here, what the showroom guy says me is that always remember one thing: due to passage of time, there is a reason of passage of time. there is a passage of time, the time which is passed out, because of which the value of the asset is reduced. uh, that this passage of time has led to the reduction in the value of the asset. Okay, number two will be my wear and tear. What do you mean by wear and tear? If I have used this vehicle over here, if this asset was being put to use, then obviously the engines have worked, the tires have worked of my car, the lot of things, the entire machinery which is being assembled into my car, into my vehicle, that has been put to use, so that has led to my wear and tear of the car, of the vehicle. Okay, and the third is very very important, obsolescence. What is this? What do you mean by obsolescence? Obsolescence means the market which was there for this vehicle when it was at 25 lakhs, we don't have the same market today. The value keeps on fluctuating. Even if we are not putting the asset to use, so it doesn't mean that the day when I purchased and the condition today itself remains the same. Even because the time has passed, it leads to obsolescence of the vehicle. The not putting the vehicle to use doesn't mean the value of the vehicle has not gone down. Still, the vehicle value will reduce. That is called as obsolescence. Okay, guys, these are the major reasons why depreciation is being charged. Okay, depreciation. What is depreciation? Depreciation is defined as shrinkage, a shrinkage in the value of an asset due to wear and tear, passage of time, or obsolescence. Okay, these are the reasons why we charge a depreciation. Always we charge depreciation. Okay. Okay, I have few questions. What do we charge depreciation on? Depreciation is charged on what all assets? If I tell you I have certain assets, you just keep on telling me whether I will charge depreciation that or not on that particular asset or not. Okay. Number one, let's say plant and machinery. Will I charge depreciation on plant and machinery? Yes. Number two, furniture. Furniture and fixture. Will I charge depreciation on furniture and fixture? The answer is yes. Okay. Number three, motor vehicle. Motor vehicle, will I charge depreciation? Answer is yes. Land. Will I charge depreciation on land? The answer is no. Why? The value of the land can never be depreciated. Value never depreciates for a land. Okay, it is always and always appreciated. Land never depreciates. See, if I have this area of, let's say, 20 by 20 square feet, okay, this area is going to remain the same. The area is not going to reduce or increase with the usage of the area. Okay, if I have this land, if I use this land, its value is always going to increase. Land will always, the value will increase, the value of my land will never ever decrease. Okay, so always remember, we will never charge depreciation on land unless and until it is specified in the question. If the sum says depreciate my land and building, the sum will firstly never say depreciate land. You will have land and building. See, if it says land and building, then yes, you will charge depreciation over here. Because what is the difference in land and building? See, when I say land, it is just a barren land what I'm having over here. But if I say land and building, then there is one building which is being made on this particular piece of land. So this building which is there, the value, the with the usage of this building, the building will keep on dilapidating. The value of the building will keep on reducing, but the value of this land, it will never reduce. Okay, the land value will always remain the same. Only the value of the building will reduce. Okay, so whenever you have land and building, 100% yes, you will depreciate. But when you have only land, you will never depreciate. Okay, please remember this part. Okay. Okay. Now understand one thing. We will be learning the methods of depreciation. What all are the methods? See guys, there are a lot of methods for calculating depreciation. We will understand the few ones which are important from the exam viewpoint. The rest, as and as you keep on doing the sums, you might get the sums also on that, so you will understand those part also. Number one, let's start. You can say as fixed installment method. Number one is fixed installment method, or it is also known as straight line method, or original cost method. Okay, first is your depreciation as per your fixed installment method, also known as your straight line method or the original cost method. What do you mean by this method? See guys, for example, I purchased a machinery on 1st of Jan 2018 for rupees 10 lakhs. Now understand one thing. Depreciation will be charged to my profit and loss account. Depreciation, firstly, depreciation is which account? Personal account, real account, or nominal account? Very good, nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses. Depreciation is an expenditure for my business. In my business, even if I have not earned certain amount of profits which are required for charging the depreciation, still I will be charging depreciation. Okay, let's say this machinery had a depreciation rate of 10%. My profit for the current financial year, or as you can say my profit for 2018. Okay, if I say only 2018 means year starts on 1st of Jan 18 to sorry 2019. I'm sorry, 2018. So 1st Jan 2018 to 31st of December 2018. Okay. So for this year, let's say my profit was 75,000. Okay. This was my profit. But when I calculate 10% depreciation of 10 lakhs, my depreciation came to 1 lakh, which I will reduce from my profit. So my during the year, it will be a loss of 25,000. Okay guys, so depreciation has to be charged irrelevant whether you have that much amount of profits in your books or no to suffice the depreciation, but it has to be charged. Do we pay depreciation to someone? No, we never pay. It is not a cash expense, a cash outflow. It is only an amount which has to be kept aside, or you reduce that much amount of your value of an asset, so that after let's say 4 years or 5 years, when you go in the market to sell your asset, and let's say you never charged, for example, chalo, now let's consider I purchased this asset for 10 lakhs, I never charged a depreciation on this. What will happen in that case? I purchased for 10 lakhs, every year 10% had to be reduced. Okay, so let's say after 5 years my value would have become 5 lakhs. Today I sold this asset for 3 lakhs in the market. Okay, sold for 3 lakhs. How much is the loss? If here I consider my value was 5 lakhs, I sold for 3 lakhs, my loss in the books of account in that particular financial year, let 5 years ahead, so 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. For example, 2022. In this year, I sold this asset and I incurred a loss of 2 lakhs. Okay. In the other case, let's say if I would have not charged depreciation, here also my value would have remained 10 lakhs only. Okay, I have now sold it for 3 lakhs. So now I would have to consider a loss of 7 lakhs. Understand one thing, by charging the depreciation, what you are doing is every year on year you are reducing the balance, you are reducing the value. Okay, you are reducing the value of that particular asset, so that in a particular year when you go in the market to sell that asset, your books don't get affected badly. Here my losses would have directly been 7 lakhs, but in this case where I have charged depreciation, my losses in the current year of 2 lakhs only. Okay, the loss is the same. Even here I have incurred 7 lakhs, but that loss I have bifurcated over the years, and in the current year I have taken a hit of only 2 lakh rupees rather than taking a hit of entire 7 lakh rupees. That is why I have charged the depreciation. Okay, so this was nothing but why do we charge depreciation, I was explaining here. Now coming back to the sum, let's say I purchased my asset on 1st of Jan 2018 for 10 lakhs. 10% depreciation is being charged every year. Okay, so for 10% for in the entire 2018 year 2018, my depreciation would be 1 lakh. Okay, which is 10%. So my value will be 9 lakhs. Okay, this is my WDV, written down value, as on 1/1/19. I'll just write the full form. Written down value. Okay, the written down value as on 1/1/19 is 1st Jan 19 is 9 lakhs. Now for the year 2019, now my depreciation at 10% for the year 2019 will be how much? If the method is fixed installment method or a straight line method or the original cost method, this method says that every year you have to charge the depreciation, on the original value, which is also nothing but the original cost. This is my original cost of 10 lakhs. Okay, so on this 10 lakhs itself again I will be charging depreciation. So now again the depreciation will be 1 lakh. So this will be 8 lakhs. Okay, this is nothing but my written down value as on 1/1/20. Again, depreciation at the rate of 10% for the year 2020, it will be again 1 lakh, and I will get 7 lakhs. So this goes and goes and goes. Okay, this is my WDVS on 1/1/21. Any doubt with this? Okay, we'll go ahead. Number 2. Just take another color. These are the two very important methods which are being followed mostly by any organization, which you will be using in your practical life also and in your exams as well. These are the major two types of methods which you can say of depreciation, which you will have to know thoroughly, very nicely. Okay, the next method is written down value. Written down value. My written down value method. Okay. my written down value method. Okay, also it is known as my diminishing balance method or reducing balance method. Okay, this is my another method, written down value method. You can also say as, also known as diminishing balance method or reducing balance method. You need to know the names, guys, because some might directly tell you calculate the depreciation as per the original cost method. So you need to know what is original cost method. You need to know what is diminishing balance method. What is diminishing? So it is the second type of the second method of depreciation. Okay, under this method. Now taking the same example, I'll explain it to you with the example. It will be very easy. See, on 1st of Jan 18, I purchased an asset for 10 lakhs. Okay. Now, when I have to charge my depreciation, so 10% depreciation for 2018. How much it will be? 1 lakh. Okay. My value now is 9 lakhs. This is nothing but my WDV as on 1,190. Okay, now depreciation at the rate of 10% for year 2019. Now, as per the written down value method, what does this method say? You have to charge depreciation always on the reduced value, or you can say on the written down value. See, the method itself, the name itself is written down value method. So you have to charge the depreciation on the written down value. Okay, what is the written down value over here? Currently 9 lakhs. So you will charge depreciation on 9 lakhs at the rate of 10%, which comes to 90,000. Okay, you get a value of 8 lakhs 10,000. This is nothing but my written down value as on 1,120. Okay, any doubts for you? No. Now again, depreciation at the rate of 10% for the year 2020. Okay, now tell me how much will be the depreciation over here? Yes, how much is the value? 8 lakhs 10,000. And how much depreciation will be charged? 10%. 10% on what? On the written down value. So what is the written down value now for the year 2020? 8 lakhs 10,000. So you will charge 10% on 8 lakh 10,000, which comes to 81,000. You will reduce this much. You will get how much? 7 lakhs 29,000. Okay. This is my WDV as on 1/1/21. See guys, always understand one thing. If I am comparing now, if I compare these two methods, the conclusions which I got over here, see, the rate of depreciation was the same, the date of purchase was the same, and today as on the WDV, if I want as on 1/1/21 under both the methods, you can see there's a difference of 7 lakhs over here and 7 lakh 29 over here. So the value as per the written down value method was higher by 29,000. 7,29,000 है ना, ये 7 lakhs है, तो ये वाला मेथड इज गिविंग मी अ वैल्यू हायर बाय 29,000 रुपीज. ओके, इधर का वैल्यू 29,000 रुपीज से ज्यादा आता है. ओके, there would be instance where the sum might tell you that retrospectively you have to charge the depreciation as per fixed installment method. मतलब मेरा बोलने का मतलब ये है कि सम में ऐसा बोला होगा कि आप ये वाला डेप्रिसिएशन वैल्यू, ये वाला मेथड जो है डेप्रिसिएशन कैलकुलेट करने के लिए, यू आर यूजिंग दिस मेथड, बट नाउ you have to change from WDV method to the FIM method, fixed installment method. Okay, from WDV to FIM, if I want to change reट्रोस्पेक्टिवली देन ये मेथड से इसमें आने के लिए मुझे मेरी वैल्यू जो है 7,29,000 उसको रिड्यूस करना पड़ेगा बाय हाउ मच. I will reduce 7,29,000 by 29,000 and the value will now come to 7 lakhs. If understand my question, if I want to switch from WDV to FIM, which is fixed installment method. Okay, this one WDV is this, from WDV to FIM. So what will I do? See, balance over here was 7,29,000 and now the balance over here FIM is 7 lakhs. So I will have to reduce this 7,29,000 minus 29,000, which will give me 7 lakhs. Okay, but in the other case, if I want to switch from fixed installment method to WDV method, then over here my balance was 7 lakhs. Okay, I will add 29,000. Okay, so now my balance will come to 7 lakhs 29,000. Okay guys, any doubts? Have you all understood this part? See, this will come at a very later stage wherein the sum will say that retrospectively you have to change your method. Okay, this is a retrospective change, only then. Retrospective change. Only if the sum says that change the values retrospectively, then this difference you will add or deduct. But if the sum does not say retrospectively, if it says that till here you have followed WDV, okay, now onwards you have to stop. Now onwards you have to follow fixed installment. Then from here itself you will keep on doing the normal valuation and everything. From here you will not again come to 7 lakhs and do, because retrospectively is not being mentioned over here. That is why. Okay, otherwise if retrospective is mentioned, then first from 7,29,000 you have to calculate this value के अगर हमने WDV के बदले FIM से किया होता तो वैल्यू क्या आता था वो वैल्यू डिराइव करो और उस वैल्यू के हिसाब से you will have to calculate the difference. Okay, how much is the difference coming up, and with that difference you have to give a retrospective effect. Okay guys, this is very important, and whenever we'll do the sums we'll understand this concept more properly. This concept will be cleared at that time also. Okay, you understand this part? Okay, we'll go ahead over here. Fine, now I just erase these examples. Okay, number 3, annuity method. Then we have number 4, okay. So right now understand one thing, we have method number 3, annuity method, then there is depreciation fund method, we have revaluation method, insurance policy method number 6, and number 7, machine rate method. Okay, Now understand one thing, when we are preparing ourselves for FYJC, okay, we are preparing for FYJC, these methods are not in our portion. Okay, in FYJC you have only method number 1 and method number 2. That's it. Okay, that is a good news for y'all. You all don't have these methods which you all don't have to understand. You all can understand these when I will be uploading the YouTube videos for SYJC, HSC. There we have all these methods also being covered up. We don't have a separate chapter for depreciation, but for depreciation these all methods are required some at some places in certain sums. So when we are doing those sums, we are going to understand these methods also. Okay guys, so I will be taking an extra lecture tomorrow, so wherein I will be explaining all these methods. Whoever is interested in coming and attending this lecture, please do come. Please understand all these methods, because from exam viewpoint, I completely agree that you don't need to know any of these methods, but in your practical life viewpoint, you do need to know all these methods, which are really very important, especially when it comes to depreciation fund method, machine hour rate method. This is usually used in costing. You can say cost accounting, which you have in CA. You really need this method a lot. Then you also have your annuity method, which is the most easiest, rather I would say. These are a few methods which are very important from your lifetime perspective. So tomorrow I will be taking an extra session. Whoever is interested, there are certain students of 12th standard also who are going to come. Okay, so I will be teaching them. So along with them, if you all wish to attend, please do come down, understand the entire class. I will be teaching you all the methods of depreciation. Please attend them. Okay guys, fine, thank you.